Hi folks, thanks for joining me today. I've come back early in October to Grafham Water. This coincides with the fish moving into the banks to bulk up on the infamous killer shrimp. Fishing a large expanse of water like Grafham can be very daunting. So today I'm going to be joined by professional fly fishing guide Tim Joyce, who's hopefully going to keep me right on today's adventure. So without further ado, let's get into it. Once again, I'm joined by Tim Joyce, the professional fly fishing guide. This time we've decided to come to the banks. The last time we spent the day in the boat together and we had quite a bit of banter, but hopefully I don't fish the banks much, and I've asked Tim to join me to show me the ropes. So why have you brought me here, Tim?
Two reasons really, Lindsay. One, we've got a northerly wind forecast today. We're going to be pushing us off the back here on the stumps, fishing the stumps along here. Second reason, there's a lot of fish here.
Yeah. I've seen that already.
Yeah. There's we've had weed beds along here all season. They've died back now. They've exposed all of these killer shrimp, and the fish are making the most of this late season bonanza. We really are. The bank season's kicking off right now.
Oh, you can eat buffet for the fish.
Oh, they've got everything in here at the moment.
Yeah.
Shrimp, snails, fry, you name it, they've got it.
And they're on it, aren't they?
Oh, big time. We're just standing here looking over your shoulder there. There's fish moving everywhere. You can't let me fish them. I've got to stand here talking to you.
How would you tackle up for this? How have you tackled up?
So fairly straightforward really. Floating line, an 8-weight setup, floating line, about a 15-foot leader with a foam back daddy on the point and a couple of shrimp up the line. Just nice and simple, nice and easy. It's shallow water we're fishing in, so no need for sinking lines.
I'm very similar actually. I've set up with a floating fry and 2 shrimp patterns up from that, and getting plenty of sport. It's been really good.
It's been a cracking start.
So I think we're going to leave it at that for now and see how we get on.
Lovely, let's crack on.
What are killer shrimp then? Well, they're an invasive species that have come from overseas, and I would tell you the Latin name, but I'll just make an absolute idiot of myself. So what I'm going to do is put the Latin name on the screen here so you can read it if you're that way inclined. They were first found in Grafham Water way back in 2010. Now, for anglers, we think it's great because the fish come in and they feed on the shrimp, but actually these creatures are really dangerous. They eat small invertebrates, fish eggs, and they absolutely dominate the area that they take over, and that's why there's so many of them here on the edges at Grafham. But if these things get out of Grafham and into the other big midlands reservoirs, which I fear that they might well have done already, and worse so, even into our rivers, it could be a really big problem. Well, I've just been taking some photographs of shrimp actually, and Tim's caught a cracking fish, so let's have a wee look at it.
Absolute beauty, that one. Just took a daddy while you were filming. I cast across into your swim. He's not a long fish, but he's absolutely full.
Oh, look at the tail.
Yeah, the tail on him.
Look at the tail on that, fantastic.
The belly on him, he's got to be full of either shrimp or fry, I would have said.
Superb.
Belting fish. Yeah, I'm popping straight.
Well, I've got to say the sport off the bank is absolutely bouncing. Me and Tim have had a hat full of chances, but we're getting lots of follows. We put popper fries on, the fish would chase up in a real rush to take the fly, but then just at the last minute shy away. So we've gone more back to like a floating fry on the point and 2 hares ears up, and we're starting to get some more results again. All them years of competition fishing, it always used to annoy me when bank anglers would come down to the edge of the water and wave me away as I was approaching in my boat because I'd been catching fish. But I've just experienced the opposite side of that now with me and Tim catching fish, and our boats come within a couple of rod lengths. It's pretty poor etiquette, to be honest, and not good to see. But I managed to restrain myself and I left to talking to Tim. There was no Scottish swearing.
So just when I was about to give up and have a cup of coffee, chuck it out there, and what happens, it comes up and eats the daddy right off the top. And every time we decide to change something about, fish pops its head up. It's been terrific sport this morning though so far. Brilliant sport. You can't stop these things. Wow. The fish are coming in really, really tight, really, really close in here. Little feeding spells on the shrimp, these killer shrimp. And every now and again, one comes up and takes a daddy off the top like a dry. Perfect.
Well, it's been a superb morning. Tim's really put us on the money again. I can't recommend him highly enough as a guide. He's a top bloke as well. Takes a bit of stick, I like to give it, and he likes to give it back. But I've stopped for a bit of lunch, and I'm going to have a butty and a cuppa and just watch Tim show me how it's done.
Whoosh, there he goes.
Hi folks, well as you can see I'm back home now. The end sequences I did for this video got corrupted and the sound didn't marry up with the picture, so I'm having to reshoot this part. I'd like to say thanks very much to Tim Joyce for his time and his advice over the day. We had a fantastic day. We didn't have to move around very much because there was just a lot of fish in front of us. Although despite the fact the video is called Killer Shrimp, some of the more successful patterns were floating fry and the fooling mill daddy, and I'll stick links to them up in the descriptions bar for you. But one of the messages I want to get across is if you fish a lot of venues as I do, please make sure that you clean your kit off thoroughly. If you've been in the water, then make sure you clean your kit off thoroughly at the end of your trip. Thanks for watching my day on the bank at Grafham, folks. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button before you go, and I'll see you all next time.